Hello and welcome to No Particular Order, Mana Biscuit's weekly top 5 list shows where we list our top 5 whatevers in no particular order. This week, top 5 trick-or-treat candies. Alright, and as always, we're going to get right into the list here. This is top 5 trick-or-treat candies for the holiday, Halloween. We've been doing it all month. We've been doing scary stuff. Time to get to the fun stuff. And I will start with my list this time. All right. So let me get up nice and close with you people here. Hi, how you doing? Number 1 on my list in no particular order are fun size candy bars, particularly Snickers for me, but Butterfingers, Milky Ways. There's just something about unwrapping and having a little bite and then unwrapping and having another one, and this shape doesn't keep itself. And then next up on my list are something you don't see as much anymore, although I do still see them at like convenience stores and such. I guess people do still buy them, but those are the candy cigarettes, just like the little box of Winslow sugar sticks made to look like cigarettes. I don't know.
I found the gum ones recently.
Ooh, nice. I never had those. I always got the sugar sticks.
Yeah, I've never seen the classic sugar sticks.
Okay.
Well, I haven't seen the classic sugar sticks recently. I've seen them before, but yeah, it's been gum recently.
Okay.
And you could blow through them, and it would make smoke.
Nice.
Because the powdered sugar would come out.
Oh wow! Yes, that is teaching kids imitatable habits. So, all right. We're socially conscious here at Team Mana Biscuit. But next up on my list, speaking of social consciousness, this is something that can be used to great effect with 2 liters, but also in your mouth, and that is Pop Rocks. I think you could make like a sort of makeshift MacGyver bomb with Pop Rocks. I think it probably is not quite as cool as the Mentos Rockets, but Mentos suck. They don't make my list.
They're delicious.
We'll get to that later. We're going to have some controversial candies. But next up, this is going to be one of the controversial candies, flavored Tootsie Rolls. My personal favorite were the blue. I believe they were raspberry, but you could also get like the strawberry and the orange cream. Oh, I just love those things.
Orange.
Yes. And last up, rounding out my list, no particular order, but in this case, saving the best for last, Reeses Pieces. Oh, I love those things. Just pop them all in your mouth. Sweet peanut butter taste in your mouth. Reeses Pieces. Love them. All right. I'll let you guys decide. Who wants to go next?
He said nothing, so I'll go.
There you go.
All right. Leading off my list is something a lot of people didn't like, but I just adored them. Wax lips, or like the wax fangs, or just like waxed stuff. I really enjoyed them. They really bring back that sense of childhood to me. I haven't seen them in a long time, but I presumably, I assume they make them still, or if not, that they can just still give out the ones that they all made. Like every one of them was in 1955.
They're still good. They're like pinkies.
Yeah, it's like we made them all in 1955, and we're still handing them out. My next on my list is Sixlets, the off-brand M&M. I love them with their waxy chocolate and their weird little cellophane tubes. And then in a related note on my list, next is M&M's, the real thing, because I like chocolate in a candy shell, I guess. Then I'm going to go with Smarties, not because they were really good candy, but because after we would get a bunch of Smarties for Halloween, my family and I would sit around and have poker tournaments using them as our poker chips. So that is a fond memory that I have, and getting those Smarties was like getting automatically the money to ante in to a tournament. And then finally our bottle caps, in particular the root beer ones. I always like the root beer ones.
I liked cola, but root beer's good too.
Did not like the cola. Did not like the root. They didn't care. The root beer was second, but the grape and the grape was good, and there was another one that
All right.
and I don't remember.
Well, but you do remember your list, right?
I do indeed remember my list, and save the best for last. Which you talked about the mini version of this, but first up on my list is Reese's peanut butter cups, the actual legitimate cups.
Oh, yeah.
Delicious, better than the Reese's Pieces, and
Ooh.
sorry, yeah,
They're both
but
good. They're both good.
they're both good. They're both good, but Reese's peanut butter cups are better.
All right.
Next up on my list, and I am very much a fruit candy guy. So like the things that
Of course, you're all about fruit.
yes, yeah. Why did mine? Yeah, we should have recorded earlier. Anyway, first off is nerds. I have a love-hate relationship with nerds. Eventually, they just get to be too much sugar. But until then, you just, as a kid, I would take the entire little mini box and all in my mouth, all at once. And oh my goodness, phrasing.
Jay does love the nerds in his mouth.
Oh wow!
All right. Keep it on track. Keep it on track.
Starburst is next up on my list. Starburst, delicious. Particularly the Just the Reds brand stuff. Yeah. Next up, Sweet Tarts. Again, kind of a love-hate relationship with these things. They get to be too much sugar eventually, but for the most, those first couple of bites are outstanding. Lastly is Whoppers. Both the original chocolate and the new peanut butter ones are actually really good as well. Yeah, that's my top 5.
All right. So for honorable mentions this week, we're going to focus on controversial candies that may have made the list, but
Terrible.
yes. Now for me, it's actually it's 2-1 majority for you guys, but I never liked Whoppers. They were just too kind of like chalky and cardboardy for me. I didn't like the malted part. I like the chocolate. I would suck the chocolate right off that malted ball, but
I enjoy the malt bit, but mostly I was after them because my dad loved those so much, and they were always in the house, but I was never allowed to have them. And if I wasn't quick on it, he would steal them from my Halloween candy. But so as soon as I got them, I would down them immediately because it was something that I didn't normally get to have.
Oh yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah. And that they were the forbidden fruit, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some other disgusting stuff like those
The brown and orange wrapped brown.
Yes. You guys hated those. I loved those.
Yeah. It's again.
It was like
thing and,
but it was
no.
It was like
generic,
chewy peanut butter taffy.
Yeah, it was the generic Halloween candy for stuff like people that didn't want to spend money on Halloween candy. You could spend like $2 and get a 50-pound bag of this stuff because nobody cared. Like even the people that made it were like,
I'm sure somebody somewhere took pride in their work, and I appreciated it. Not my favorite, but I didn't hate them. I liked them.
I'm upset that you were talking smack about Mentos earlier because they are the fresh maker.
Doobity doo doo doo
Do
do I?
Oh goodness.
Yes. I like the fruit flavored Mentos. I've never been a fan of mint candy in general though.
The fruit Mentos were like training wheels Mentos.
it's not like
it's the same way that with Tic Tacs, kids always start with the orange.
I still go with the orange.
Yeah, I still go with the orange too because again,
they don't freshen your breath. They just taste like
Neither
orange.
do Tic Tacs or Mentos. They just rot your
Tic Tacs
teeth
to a small extent.
Anyway. Controversial candies.
Next up, candy corn.
Oh
yeah, universally reviled. I think. I mean, I like it. It almost made my list, but that was just because I was struggling because Jay had already took Reese's Pieces and TJ had already took bottle caps. So, I
actually bought candy corn last year.
Oh, did you?
Because they had all the different flavors, like the new flavors of candy corns, and I'm like, you know what, maybe they'll be pretty good. And they were so on sale. It's like 50 cents a bag. So it's like, all right, I'm going to get every flavor that they have. It was not worth it. It wasn't. They're just candy corn. Like,
and he survived the next 6
corn
months.
Is not better than regular candy corn.
Pumpkin spice. Oh, Lord. All right. Well,
Pumpkin spice? Are you?
we've malingered.
Oh,
I
We've malingered on the controversial candy probably longer than we should, but it's fun. Let's get to the top 5 and get out of here. So,
candy bars, straight up candy bars.
candy bars, Reese's Pieces,
Peanut butter
I'm
cups.
sorry, Reese's peanut butter cups actually would make
Peanut
the top
butter
5
cups
and
and
5.
Starburst.
Starburst were like among the last things.
No, yeah, I mean Starbursts are good, but
I'm gonna take nerds off your list.
okay,
though.
nerds, wax lips,
Okay.
and bottle caps.
All right.
All right, that's our top 5 honorable mentions and individual top 5 lists. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, because if you're watching, you probably have. But, tell a friend, for God's sake. Help us out.
Yeah, spread this.
All right. Okay, thanks so much for watching. We really do appreciate it, and we will see you next week with more no particular order, and this orange crap will be gone.